Chris Watkin here, joined again by Matt Griggs, who is an estate agency guru. Now, you could say there's loads of gurus out there. So the question is, what? Okay, two a penny, mate, aren't they? But what do you offer estate agency owners and teams to make them better estate agents? Talk to me.
Well, first of all, they'll make themselves better. There's a difference between shelf development and self-development, and I offer people in a estate agency the opportunity to understand themselves and what they need to do to achieve what they need to get to wherever they want to go in their business. So in the next 3 months, I'll be releasing some online training, which will be for estate agents at all levels. So they'll be targeted at different levels of where you are, because I've been a trainee and now I've got 8 estate agency kind of type companies, if you like, property industry companies. And I never would have expected 26 years ago for me to have gone on the journey that I've been on. And in the last 10 years, gone into business ownership and so on and so forth. So for me, it's about offering people the experience and the training. So there's 2 things. One, how to build a business, which will be for Griggs Group prospects. So people that are thinking, I'm in an estate agency career at the moment. I've managed people, I've led people. I want to go on my own, but I don't want to be on my own. So I want to help people to build a business, not a busier job just on their own.
So that you're helping them set up their own agency, and you'll go into business with them?
Yeah, totally. They'll be my partner. That'll be
like a joint venture?
Yeah, joint venture. Or one of my partners, our business will invest in that person. So if it's Chris Watkins and you're near Damien and I will go, okay, well, we'll support you. Damien will mentor you, and so will I. And you'll get all of the group's training and resources and loads of other stuff.
So it's kind of, there are lots of self-employed estate agency models. This is 1 or 2 steps on. This is you put your money where your mouth is.
I'm not looking for hundreds of people, maybe a couple of people a year, max. Because that, along with acquiring brands that we don't want to rebrand, but have got the right ethics and teams that we can accelerate forward, they're the kind of opportunities for Griggs Group growth that I'm looking at the moment. What am I offering estate agents out there? If you're an estate agent and you're working in a corporation, or you're working in a company and you just feel you'd like to do it your way, and you'd like to have a team from day one, you'd like to have support and different facets around you that you're not necessarily, that's not your A game, but you want to play your A game, then they're the agents that we would love to help. From a training perspective, totally different. So the Griggs Group's that way. From a training perspective, this is about any estate agent I want to help in the country. Even if they're in my town, I don't care. Here's my content. Here's how I train estate agents. This is how you do the Griggs way. The Griggs way is about how to understand the customer's needs, ask the right questions, and get to the right results.
So you're training, but also don't you develop estate agency, people with mentoring and things like that?
I've done a lot of mentoring and coaching. I'm not a coach. That's why I've got Gemma in the business. She's a far better coach. She asks great questions. Am I a good mentor? Yeah, 100%. I've done the journey. But the mentoring is a lot of one-to-one time. And I'm being quite honest, I don't want to spend all my time on one-to-ones. I'd like to spend my time influencing a greater number of people.
But you're open to that if it's the right person?
Possibly.
Okay.
But my 2 main routes are going to be growing the Griggs Group.
So the Griggs Group is, so just to confirm, you'll be looking to do a joint venture with people where basically, I know you have quite a number of those around the country, but basically it could all be Griggs and Watkin if we set up one.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, the name's not becoming as precious, I don't think, going forward, because I think, again, if you look at when we talked about market share earlier, when you sort of talk what's really important, it's about having the right person by your side.
So it doesn't have to be Griggs and Watkin. It could just be Watkin. But at the end of the day, you've got some skin in the game.
But you'll be under the Griggs Group, and I will be investing probably 80% of the first 2 years. Okay, so building a team without you having to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds is quite a big deal.
And separately, some online training for anyone across the country.
Yeah.
How do people get contact with you and with information on both of those seats?
Okay, so the easiest way to get in contact with me is by email. So that'll be matt.giggs@thegiggsgroup.com. You'll find me on social media. There's a power group called the Matt Griggs Personal Power Group, where there's a little bit of content drip fed in there at the moment. But the main place for me is going to be on LinkedIn. You'll see me on LinkedIn.
Thanks, Matt. Boys and girls, Matt's not paying me to do this video, but he's been up in Grantham doing some other videos, which are on my YouTube channel. And I just asked him, let's do a quick video about what you do. Matt's, as I said, not paying me to do this. But Matt is a great friend of mine, and if you can't help your mates out, it's a poor show. I know an awful lot of people that have been through the Matt mill nicely, both training and also people who have gone into business with you with the Griggs Group,
Yeah.
and they're all flying. So well done on that one, and thank you for watching today.
Thank you. Thanks very much.